Hello, Best of Italy, and welcome to number 5. We are on the 5th issue of our Best of Italy trip, and this week we're going to highlight some exciting things with regards to our dining experiences, any of the wine drinking, and our meals. So a real culinary look at what we can expect for our coming travels through Italy. Some people look at this as maybe a little bit of Italian etiquette, but I'm going to let you guys read through the do's and don'ts here and kind of get an idea and a feeling of how this is going to be a little bit different than what an American dinner out is. As I just highlight a few of the ones that stood out to me, I think the timing of the meals is obviously something for us to be aware of, that this will be definitely more of an experience. This will be entertainment. These do tend to go on for a few hours, definitely longer than an hour. So just so that we're aware of that, and as we go into some of these meals and dinners at night, we are well prepared for that. The other item that is maybe a little more standard here in America is the presentation of water on the table. We Americans love our water, and we expect a glass of water many times as we start our perusing through the menu or the meal. In Italy, this is not normal. So please be mindful. They do not just offer tap water in a glass. Rather, they will offer a bottle of water, and it will either be flat or sparkling. So something to kind of keep our eye on, and there would be a charge to that, about 2 to 3 euros for that bottle of water. So as we get into the additional areas that you'll see I have listed there, obviously I talk about the dress code, tipping, and paying the bill, which is also something that's definitely different than what we experience here in the U.S. They're not trying to shove us off the door. They're not going to throw that bill on the table and expect us to make our way out of the restaurant. Rather, when it comes to the end of the meal, that is something we have to ask for. So just a few points there for you guys to review as we are getting closer and closer to our trip here. Looking into our itinerary this week, we're going to highlight days 5, 6, and 7. As we're leaving the Romana region, we will be going into our new resort, the Borgo Conde Wine Resort. In that first day, we will have the option of doing a resort stay or doing a walking tour. Just want to make sure that if you have already pre-registered for what you plan on doing that day, do note that on that day you can make a change. So if you had planned on doing the tour and you're ready for a rest day, you can make that change with our tour guide. The next day, we will be going into the country of San Marino, and they do obviously identify this as a country to add to our passport. So if we want to bring our passports along with us, this might be known as the San Marino area with the cans of tomatoes that we see in the store. So looking forward to that. That night, we will be having a dinner then that will be paired with different wines of the region. Day 7, we will be traveling and leaving this area and heading towards Florence. On our way, we'll be stopping to try a couple of different cheeses and to have a local lunch on our way. Plans to arrive in Florence mid-afternoon, and our new hotel is the Grand Hotel Carvar. And this hotel is located right smack dab in the city of Florence. We have got the location for this hotel. It doesn't get any better than that. I've included a map here just to kind of give you an eye on where everything is, but everything is measuring about 1,300 feet, 500 feet. So the rooftop views from this hotel are spectacular. We'll have views of the Duomo and the different cathedrals. So I look forward to finally arriving in Florence and having the new experience there after a little bit of rest and removal from the big city as we were in the community or the countryside with our wine resort. Question of the week is going to kind of highlight on the shopping in Italy. Yes, we will be visiting several different areas, and each of them will have a highlight as to what their focus is. As you'll see, I've noted there in Venice, we can expect jewelry and glassworks, which makes sense because we're going to be visiting that glass blower there. In the Ravenna area where we're going to have just left on our way to Florence, it's going to be more of an artistic workshop area is how they list it. So going to be a little bit more of that hand work with mosaics and maybe some painting, clothing that's hand painted. So very unique. Florence, this area we're starting to get into the leather and to the more fashion forward styles that we're going to be seeing as we get into Rome, where of course it is the mecca of the industry. We're going to find all of the leading names in fashion, Gucci, and so if you're into that, perfumes and obviously wine and jewelry in Rome as well. So if shopping is your thing, these are some great things to kind of look at and understand what the focus is for each of these different regions. I hope you guys have a great week, and I look forward to talking with you with volume 6 next week, Friday. Have a great weekend. Ciao.